Let me ask you a question. If this was your client and, you know, P. Diddy, there aren't enough bulbs that are bright enough to depict the power that this guy has just in, you know, being in his presence. He just takes the oxygen out of the room. Would you put him on the stand? Do you think that this guy as a performer, as a masterful performer, would be helpful to your case on the stand?
It's way, here's the real honest answer. And if any defense attorney worth their salt will say this to you, it is absolutely too early to make that determination. Look, the ASAP Rocky trial we just finished, it was our intention 100% of the way for Rocky to testify in that case. He was going to testify. He was prepared to testify. We had prepped his testimony. By the time we got there, we chose not to put him on the stand because we thought, you know, the case was already in our hands, and putting him on the stand would have delayed the jury getting this case, would have removed this case further from the destruction of their chief witness. And you know, of course, even a truth teller could be made to look like a liar under a skillful cross-examination. And the focus then becomes on him. Once the defendant takes the stand, forget all the damage you've done to the prosecution's witnesses, the reasonable doubts you may have, you know, brought out from the prosecution's witnesses, the inconsistencies, maybe the lies that you've elicited from the prosecution witnesses. That all becomes background noise. What becomes the focal point of the whole trial is the defendant credible? Is he telling the truth or is he lying? If the defendant is seen to be a liar by the jury, game, set, and match. It doesn't matter
what damage you've
done. Yep. So
well,
that's
one
why
thing
most
I will say,
defendants do not testify.
He's likable. You know, he's proven billions of dollars over that he's really likable. So, but who knows? You're right. It's really early.
Joe, but then
you're so
they're going to
great.
play that videotape. They're going to play a videotape, though.